You know, that's great.
Tonight on News 3 at 10, we introduce a new Time for Kids initiative to get kids outdoors.
The 911 Center Board points to a new report to explain slow response times at the 911 call center, the follow-up to our News 3 investigation.
But first, a local woman who spent significant time in Liberia with the Peace Corps reacts to the Ebola outbreak as another case surfaces in Texas today. President Obama today called off a planned campaign trip, instead calling cabinet members to the White House to discuss the government's response to Ebola.
It all came following the news of another confirmed case of Ebola in Texas. 2 healthcare workers now who cared for the Liberian patient in Dallas now have the virus.
As a consequence, what we've been doing here today is reviewing exactly what we know about what's happened in Dallas and how we're going to make sure that something like this is not repeated.
Now, Congress will conduct a hearing on the threat of Ebola tomorrow afternoon, with CDC Director Dr. Tom Frieden scheduled to testify.
After the news came out that one of the sick nurses flew on Frontier Airlines, it raised some concerns with passengers at airports across the country. And tonight we've learned some people in Madison are closer to the Ebola scare than any connecting flight. On this day, Judy Reed was picking up her husband Tom at the airport.
I'm returning from seeing my family down in Mississippi and Alabama.
And they're hoping he's the only thing that's coming home with them, just learning from us that the latest nurse to get sick with Ebola had flown on an airline that also flies out of Madison.
Well, I'm glad I learned that from you, and I probably would have been more nervous if I learned it yesterday.
But nerves haven't stopped these two yet.
I'd been in the Peace Corps.
Of all the people to run into at an airport, Judy's perspective is better than most. She worked in Liberia during her Peace Corps days in the 60s and went back 40 years later to start a school. Her most recent trip just 3 months ago.
We were told that it had just become evident that there was Ebola in the country, but we were leaving just when we heard that. You know, we were certainly never in any danger.
What's in danger now, she says, the 250 students and 16 staffers in a village where people have died from Ebola. No one in her school has gotten sick yet, at least not from that.
I say they're doing fine. They don't have Ebola. I mean, prices for food have skyrocketed. There's no health care for anybody unless they have Ebola, and so people are dying from other diseases and things. But so it's a really stressful situation.
The Reeds remind us the world is as small as we make it, and that connecting the dots sometimes is easier than connecting to any flight.
This isn't going to be done overnight, and like I say, is the starvation or the lack of food is almost as serious as as Ebola.
Judy Reed is the chair of the Liberian Assistance Program right here in Madison. She says the government has shut down the school in Liberia through November. Now, we checked in with the airport here in Madison to see what safety protocols in place.
Especially since, as you mentioned, Frontier Airlines, which unknowingly carried an Ebola patient from Cleveland to Dallas this week, does fly through Dane County Regional.
Well, one thing that our operations department always does is stay in close contact with the airlines. So, you know, there's daily communications with all of our airline partners, and if things do come up, we would be notified. But at this time, we've not been notified of any concerns.
McHenry says the airlines themselves are responsible for keeping jetliners or other planes free of sickness, and they're supposed to alert the CDC and any airport where they land of any possible concerns. Meanwhile, Dane County Regional does have sanitary practices in place, especially around flu season, so you shouldn't be concerned about contracting Ebola from, say, a water fountain or sink there. How long it takes you to get help when you dial 911, it's at the heart of a contentious battle between many first responders and the Dane County executive.
Joe Parisi says in part a board full of those first responders failed to fix long wait times and says the center board now needs to go. But as Matthew Simon continues our News 3 investigation, some of those first responders say they have their own proof that Parisi is wrong.
Well, if you call 911 to get help in Dane County for an emergency, it's Priority Dispatch computer software that gets you that help. But the county's trying to decide if it's the best. They've already stopped using Priority to dispatch police calls, so the company put out this report. It has the county upset, while some first responders say it shows their board is not to blame for slow response times.
I would argue that it's hard to govern without good information.
Excuse me, Mr. Chair.
as an attempt was made to read a part of the county's dispatch software company's report. Dane County's Chief Sheriff Deputy Jeff Hook repeatedly shut it down.
It was interesting to look at.
And is it on the agenda?
Technically, no, it is not on the agenda.
Of particular attention to first responders, page 6. Priority dispatch writing, although the 911 Center Board is well structured, it lacks the quantitative data to make a well-informed decision. Bad public safety decisions are the reason why County Executive Joe Parisi says he needs to take away the 911 Board's power.
I would argue that it's hard to govern without good information.
911 Center Director John DeYoung took huge issue with Fire Chief Laura Lorenzi, saying Priority Dispatch told her DeYoung had this information long before Parisi's proposal.
He said that this information was made available to you verbally when they were here 2 months ago.
When you say no again verbally rather than just shaking my head.
A majority of first responders and supporters call Parisi's idea terrible.
My fear is that the change of this board will have ripple effects amongst how those agencies work together.
And who knows what else there will be. Boundary drops for ambulances? Who knows?
But Parisi has his own strong public support, including the Sheriff's Department.
I think there's a better way to do business than we're currently doing it.
So I have confidence in that he's not attempting to quiet or silence anyone's voice, but to work with you and make sure we have an effective 911 center.
911 Center Director John DeYoung says while he participated in the report, the information is not final. He disagrees with the findings, calls them out of context, and thinks it should not be a public document yet. The board chair says he plans to go through the document in a meeting in the coming weeks with DeYoung and the author.
All right, thank you, Matthew. We should also mention at today's meeting, DeYoung told members the county's new emergency communication system, DaneCom, was now delayed for a year because new radio towers have to be built.
All right. A man involved in a domestic dispute and standoff with police in the town of Springdale is in custody. The incident prompted a lockdown of a Mount Horeb school just after 9 this morning. It was lifted about 10:15 this morning after authorities arrested the suspect. Authorities say he was taken in for evaluation. A woman says her wallet was stolen when she was visiting her parents' gravesite. Madison police are looking for a Lincoln Town car that may be connected to this crime. The victim said she was at Forest Hill Cemetery on the city's west side last month. Her credit card was then used at a gas station. You're asked to call Crime Stoppers if you have any information.
In our Campaign 2014 coverage tonight, new polls show the races for governor and attorney general in Wisconsin are tied. That is according to new numbers out today from the Marquette Law School. They show the race for governor has shifted since the latest poll just 2 weeks ago. At that time, Governor Walker was ahead of Mary Burke by 5 points. But today, they're tied. Among likely voters, 47% backing each candidate with a 3.5% margin of error. Just 4% of voters now remain undecided. Meanwhile, in the race for Attorney General, Democratic candidate Susan Happ and Republican candidate Brad Schimmel are tied at 42% with that same 3.5% margin of error. 16% of people say they're undecided or don't know who they'll vote for yet.
Candidates to replace outgoing Democratic Senator Tim Cullen in the 15th Senate District meet for a debate tonight down in Janesville. Democrat Janice Ringhand, currently the 45th District Representative in the State Assembly. Republican Brian Fitzgerald is a Janesville City Council member. Questions were solicited from the audience at Hedberg Public Library tonight. They covered a lot of ground here, including minimum wage. Ringhand says it's time for a raise. Fitzgerald concerned about its impact on jobs.
And so if the state of Wisconsin raises their minimum wage and Illinois and Minnesota do not, we're at a disadvantage in terms of new companies locating here.
Wages haven't been raised for several years now. We need to look at that. $7.25 is not a family supporting wage. I don't know how you could even support a single person.
Now the 15th covers parts of Dane, Jefferson, Rock, and Walworth counties. Tim Cullen held that seat since 2010, deciding last year to retire, saying he could do more as a private citizen. We're exploring the outdoors next at 10.
It's part of our next Time for Kids project. We'll tell you how you can get involved.
And no need to adjust your television sets. Those pumpkins really are teal pumpkins. We'll tell you what they stand for. That story when we return.
Overnight, expect mostly cloudy skies. We'll see some areas of fog develop. Temperatures will drop down to around 45 by early tomorrow morning. During the day tomorrow, expect the low clouds and fog to give way to some sunshine, especially by afternoon, with a high of 62. Of your full forecast coming up in a few minutes.
You're watching Eric Franke and Michelle Lee. meteorologist Gary Canalti, and Jay Wilson with sports. This is News 3 at 10.
Hi!
How many seconds delay
Did you
is
see
there?
that the orange pumpkins are going to be turned teal?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Going to paint them?
It sounds like
No!
new thing popped into my head, and I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, teal, I think of UNCW, which Linda is not a part of this conversation because she's doing
Is
something.
that the UNC of Wilmington?
Phil, the tail!
Is that the Seahawks?
That's the, how do you know that?
I don't know everything, girl.
Anybody doesn't know, he makes up. So
I know Wilmington, the Seahawks.
Wilmington.
They've been in the big dance a few times.
Have they? Sure. Do you know Brett Blizzard?
I've heard the name.
Yeah, I know him. I know him.
I remember that.
Name dropper.
He was a big jump shooter. Really shoot the ball.
But he's Brett Blizzard.
What?
Uh-oh.
He's not Brett Blizzard.
Hey.
I said Brett Blizzard.
Well, I thought you said Brett Blizzard.
I did not.
Blizzard.
I was
Okay.
I was actually what?
Blizzard.
I was actually covering him in 2002. I met him at the Cape Fear Shrimp Festival.
I love the Cape Fear.
The Cape Fear Shrimp Festival.
Did you see Cape Fear?
The movie?
Both of them?
No.
Have you seen either of them?
Anthony, you're frozen.
I tried to watch.
That's probably
Cape
shot,
Fear.
right?
No. Where was Cape Fear shot?
Probably Cape Fear.
No, Linda, where was it shot?
On the Cape Fear.
He was just flapping his arms. And he
I love that. I love
No,
that
it
movie.
wasn't. No, you
It
don't.
was shot right downtown on the river.
No, I did not see the Robert Mitchum Gregory Peck in its
Oh,
entirety.
no, I don't know about that one, but the yeah, it was right here.
You're frozen, Anthony.
No, I'm not.
You want to see it real?
Maybe I'm frozen in your idea.
No, you're
Wait,
frozen. You have
hold
this
on.
very dumb-looking face.
And Kevin
There. Am I frozen?
Say something. Yeah, you're frozen.
The reporter.
That
The
reporter
news
is
that-
creepy.
I
know
showed
that.
Michelle that it gets a one tomato on
I
Rotten
know.
Tomatoes. It even lists
Hold
Michelle
on,
in the
I'll be back.
cast.
Did you ever see the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Oh, I'm
No.
still here. How much time do we have left?
I got enough to talk your friends down in Wilmington. Wilmington.
Hey.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
come up
fine.
and buy
Less
a
than
carrot
20.
with cherry
We'll be-
Lundegaard. Chef Proud.
Dang it. Mute me.
There's only one friend from Wilmington on here right now. That would be me.
If she's muted, is everybody muted?
Well, this Halloween teal could be the new orange.
That's right. Teal will help signal good things for kids with food allergies. It's part of the Teal Pumpkin Project, which promotes painting a pumpkin or posting a picture of a teal pumpkin right near the door. It lets trick-or-treaters know that house is offering stickers or toys instead of candy, and that's because individually wrapped candy doesn't always list all the ingredients and can be dangerous for kids with severe allergies to things like peanuts. The Teal Pumpkin Project is being promoted by the Food Allergy Research and Education.
That's pretty cool. I love Halloween for trick-or-treaters, at least. I love seeing all the kids dressed
Love the
up.
candy.
You love the candy, yeah.
I love taking their candy. No, I don't.
Well, tonight we're still trying to get rid of the clouds. We had a couple of breaks. I went out about 6:30 and saw a few breaks in the clouds, but they've kind of filled back in. That's keeping temperatures in the upper 40s to the lower to middle 50s. However, the thing that we're watching for is fog to develop. Now, you can see relative humidities are running between about 75 and in some cases about 100%, and that's where the fog is occurring. Here in Madison, we're still at 86%, but as temperatures get closer to the dew point, as we cool off a little bit, we'll start to see some fog form. Here in Madison, no fog right now, but Boscobel visibility down to 2.5 miles, half-mile visibility at Black River Falls. That's where the fog is thicker. So, again, as the temperatures start to cool off, we'll start to see the fog develop. High today only made it up to 52, the low at 48, so the temperatures haven't moved very much. We're still at 51 with mostly cloudy skies. Winds out of the north-northeast at 10, and there's that 86% relative humidity. Powerful Hurricane Gonzalo continues to churn in the Atlantic Ocean north of Puerto Rico. Top winds right now 120 miles an hour with gusts to 150 miles per hour. The very latest forecast from the National Hurricane Center takes Gonzalo toward the north and eventually toward the northeast as a powerful hurricane. Still top winds about 105 miles per hour as it passes just to the west of Bermuda. That would put Bermuda on the strong side of the storm, and then eventually it just kind of takes it as a Category 1 hurricane well to the east of the United States and out in the Atlantic Ocean and eventually close to Ireland by sometime on Monday. Otherwise, we look at weather track across the country. Things are starting to settle down in the nation's midsection. That pesky storm that's been with us for the last couple of days now shifting off to the east. The sky's starting to clear out to the west of us, and then the next weather system starts to gather strength with a cold front up to the north. So that'll keep us from getting too mild. We'll see about a day and a half of mild weather, and then the next shot of cool air arrives. 51 right now, Madison. It's actually cooler up to the north where the skies have cleared across northeastern Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. High-resolution future track shows the clouds thinning out probably during the day tomorrow, and then by tomorrow afternoon we're back to sunshine, and that should get high temperatures up into the lower 60s for tomorrow and probably upper 50s for Friday. Mostly cloudy skies tonight with areas of fog, low temperature dropping to 45. Tomorrow we'll start with some fog and low clouds early, then skies will clear from west to east and will turn milder with a high temperature of 62 degrees. Pinpoint city forecast clearing out to the west earliest in the day, so we'll get up to 66 in Gaze Mills, Mount Horeb at 62. The clearing arrives there a little bit later. On Friday we see clouds come in from the northwest, so it turns mostly cloudy, high 58 in Gaze Mills, 57 in Adams and Elroy. To the south and east of Madison, here the clearing will arrive a little bit later in the day, keeping high temperatures in the lower 60s, including 62 in Watertown and Milton. On Friday, we'll see the sunshine in the morning, clouds coming in the afternoon, so it might get up to 60 in Beloit and 59 in New Glarus. 7-day forecast, temperatures lower 50s for Saturday, upper 50s for Sunday, a slight chance for a shower Sunday night. Otherwise, pretty much a dry forecast for the next 7 days. And by the middle of next week, high temperatures should be back up in the middle 60s. Tonight's backyard weather photo comes from Lynn and Jean Hackbarth of Reedsburg. I like this backyard, the way they've got the stones and everything there, the different levels of the garden. High temperature 63 tomorrow in Reedsburg. The sunshine will get there a little bit earlier than elsewhere. Otherwise, send us your backyard pictures to backyard@channel3000.com. Don't forget to put your city and your name.
All right. Thank you, Gary.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Gary. Well, it wasn't the best day to get outside, but we are kicking off our Time for Kids Explore the Outdoors Time for Kids project. Statistics, this is hard to believe, but statistics show kids only spend an average of 14 minutes, 1% of their day outdoors these days. So we at News 3 are working with our partners at Dean Clinic asking you to spend more time outside.
Doctors say it's proven that time in front of a screen, not getting some fresh air, can actually harm a child's physical and mental health.
It helps kids so that they can be more creative with things. They can learn to interact with other people a lot more too, especially with being on computers and TVs. You're tending not to interact with other kids your age or even other people in general.
Doctors also say limited outdoor time can contribute to childhood obesity, stress, diabetes, and high blood pressure in kids. So it's very simple. Do something, anything, really, outside. Snap a photo and then share it with us. This is a shot of 8-year-old Ava at Sutter's Ridge near Mount Horeb. Cute picture.
Enjoying the outdoors.
Enjoying the outdoors. You can post your best Explore the Outdoors picture on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just use the hashtag TFK Outdoors and check out News 3 for your best Explorer pictures. We love those.
And even in the winter. Keep them
even in the
coming,
winter,
'cause I know
absolutely.
There's a lot to do outside. A new neighbor promises many jobs to the Milwaukee area.
We're on your side next with a progress report of the Amazon warehouse moving in quickly in Kenosha.
News 3.
I know. The McDonald's. No, not. Did you guys see that HBO is going to now allow HBO Go to happen without a subscription to HBO?
Yeah, it's gonna mess it up. It just keeps adding on to us dropping cable.
Yeah, well, I mean, so many people steal HBO Go passwords that in reality, they should have done the HBO, subscription service a long time ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thing is, if Cinemax and Showtime do that too, by the time that you pay for all the subscriptions, it's going to cost just as much as cable.
Well, I don't think that...
Yeah, but see, the thing is, it's add-ons like on DirecTV. You got the Choice Extra package for $69.99 plus these premium channels for extra money.
Well, I don't think...
$70.
I don't think it's about, how much it's going to cost you. I think that cable companies didn't want HBO to have an HBO.
Oh, yeah. That means I don't have to get lassoed to DirecTV just to get HBO.
Well, you wouldn't have to anyway if you stole someone's HBO Go password.
I don't know anyone that cool that had HBO.
Oh, I do.
Can I steal your password?
Well, do
I've
this
done all I can.
maybe later.
I don't know anything on HBO.
Eric
but
Bronte has HBO,
Oh yeah.
and he doesn't even use his HBO Go
Never.
password.
It's included in a.
He'll
thing.
sell it to you.
I don't have any HBO Go passwords.
If you have HBO, then you have HBO Go.
Well, it's included in my cable subscription.
You have it and you don't use it?
Anthony, your video is still
I
frozen.
don't watch a lot of TV.
Well, that sounds more like a personal problem.
Hate the news, Eric.
Am I at least in a not a stupid pose?
No.
I get enough of the news.
Thank
You look
God.
extremely stupid.
Hey, Teresa, can you see our chat? We've been chatting this whole time. Can you see it?
Heck no.
Consider yourself.
I'm not a
Teresa
multi
frozen, maybe?
She's frozen.
She's frozen.
Eric, you funny.
She's not frozen. I can see her moving. I can't see Anthony moving.
I can't hear her.
Michelle, am I moving?
No.
Am I?
What?
Am I moving? Am I dancing?
You're in black.
Am I? Oh, I'm
Where are
wearing a
you in black?
shirt.
That's not the best angle.
I know.
I'm in a black shirt.
No, your screen is solid black.
Oh.
Wait, don't click that. Yeah, you
Am I back?
your eyes are closed and you have this really sullen look on your face. Oh, now you're frozen. That's even worse.
Oh wait, Michelle froze.
Michelle froze.
Oh,
Yeah,
darn.
we lost her. But I'm back.
Oh, that is not flattering at all.
No.
Oh man,
Hey,
poor
y'all.
Michelle. I'm gonna have to screenshot
Gas
that.
prices continue to plummet around the nation, something all of us can get behind, right? Well, here in Wisconsin, the average for a tank of regular, $3.22 now. It's down 6 cents from last week, 23 cents down from a month ago.
Yeah, Madison residents are paying $3.21, down 4 cents from last week. It's the same in Milwaukee as well, where drivers saw a bigger dip from last week when they were paying $3.29 a gallon. Janesville residents are paying the least around here at $3.20 a gallon, which is down 7 cents. But that is nothing compared to Odom, Texas. Gas is averaging $2.71 a gallon there at 4 gas stations in the area. Drivers say they are very happy about that price tag.
Yeah, so we're going to take advantage of it. We like it like this.
I'm coming all the way from South Carolina, so it's very good price.
That guy could really roll his R's, couldn't he? The national average is sitting at $3.17 a gallon right now, according to GasBuddy.com.
U.S. stocks also taking a plunge today. That's not received quite as well. The Dow Jones falling more than 400 points at one point by midday before pulling back to close down 173 today. No obvious reason for the sell-off. October has been a rocky month for U.S. stocks so far, erasing most of the year's stock market gains. Finishing touches are being made to that massive structure in Kenosha that'll house online retailer Amazon.
The farmland that used to sit east of Mars Cheese Castle, now vastly different. This is where items purchased from Amazon will be stored and shipped. The two gigantic warehouses are hard to miss east of I-94.
I just shake my head. This has gone up so quickly. I know what I used to see over there, and it was just a vast field.
Amazon has been quietly advertising for top-level managers. We're told managers will be in place before the majority of workers are hired. Amazon would not confirm when the facility will open or when a mass hiring will take place.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Coming up in sports, a gang of former Brewers and Ned Yost as well, leading the Royals to the World Series. Will party like it's 1985. That's next.
Howdy.
Righty then.
Texas,
Righty.
cheap gas and Ebola.
Cheap gas in the
I know,
world.
I do. I do have
Best state in the
bionic
world.
legs.
All we got is high taxes and Democrats.
What?
That's all we. Wait, sorry. High taxes
Someone check on Teresa on
Democrats.
Facebook.
and
On who? What?
movie stars.
Why?
She's not
Any-
here.
Teresa?
Yes, I am.
Is she?
What do you mean?
Oh, you
She's
are?
right here. Yeah,
Hello?
she's been here the whole time.
Someone check on Teresa. Oh, you're right there. Okay.
Hi.
She never left.
On my computer, so I guess I'm gonna have to wait till I get back to my desk. This Chromebook is a little slow, and I would like something fancier, but that costs money.
It's working better right now.
It is?
Yeah.
It always lags a little bit. Oh wait, let me give you the sports rundown.
Sports.
Okay.
We have Badgers, Anderson, Royals, Post, National League, Game, and Rogers. So I think we can air Badgers and Anderson.
Ridiculous.
Not the Royals.
Like,
darn.
And not the Giants, Cardinals.
Never be royal.
Oh, we can do the Cardinals. You can do the Cardinals and the Giants game because it's only a full screen. Because we can't show highlights.
yes.
So, I mean, we're not allowed to show highlights on our sportscast. I think that's the case.
You can do the Aaron Rodgers.
But you can do the Aaron Rodgers. So the only thing we can't do is the Royals. Does that make
Is
sense?
the Rogers thing the guy that looks like him, the guy? Is that what that's about?
No, I didn't see that. Eric was talking about that story.
Which one?
The Aaron
The
Rodgers.
British guy that looks like Aaron Rodgers.
This is a guy that a year ago there was a Twitter picture posted how much he looked like Aaron Rodgers, and he went to Lambeau and met him.
Oh, really?
I realized that Aaron Rodgers looks like Frank Zappa.
Do you know who looks like Aaron Rodgers? Besides that guy?
Who?
The Duggars' son-in-law.
I don't know the Duggars.
Do you not watch the Duggars? Do you any of you guys watch the Duggars?
No, absolutely not.
No. I have no
Not my
idea.
thing.
I'll be really honest. I've never watched the Duggars until recently, and
Okay.
I thought the girls were really cute, but it's not usually my speed. Each own, but it's usually not my show. But I really like the daughters. They're very sweet. I don't really know about the other stuff. Oh, okay. I'll be right back. Hold on.
And now, News 3 Sports.
The Badger volleyball team moving up one spot to 5th in the latest poll. Kelly Sheffield's Badgers trying to run their winning streak to 6 games with a road test at Minnesota. Badgers going from left to right on your screen. Courtney Thomas. Bam! Straight to the floor. Wisconsin wins game 1 easily. Game number 2, Bucky playing a little defense with the double block at the net. No chance. And in the third set, Ellen Chapman lowering La Boom cross court. Team high 12 kills. Badgers close it out. 3-rip the final. Same 2 teams play in Madison on Saturday. The Badger football team getting its second bye week of the season. Head coach Gary Anderson maintains there's really no such thing as a bad time for a week off. They'll scrimmage tomorrow before a weekend away from practice. Anderson says the team's well aware of what's in front of it, and his guys have maintained their confidence and their edginess. Edginess can be kind of a coach speak word, so we asked Coach Anderson for his definition today.
Edgy is somebody that, again, I think would have high expectations for themselves, extremely hard on themselves and on their teammates or maybe even their coworkers as they go through life. But expects things to go well, and then they don't. They react quickly to get them fixed.
10 years ago, the Red Sox came back from 0-3 down against the Yankees to win the ALCS. This season, the Orioles have to try and pull off the same miracle against the red-hot Kansas City Royals, who haven't lost yet this postseason. Bottom of the first, Eric Hosmer grounds to first, and then it's going to get interesting. Luis throw gets away. Alcides Escobar, former Brewer, scores. Norichika Aoki, former Brewer, scores. And it's 2-0 Kansas City, 2-1 in the top of the 9th. J.J. Hardy, former Brewer, grounds to third, and they are partying in Kansas City tonight. Royals win it 2-1, headed to their first World Series since 1985, led by former Brewer skipper Ned Yost.
I don't need vindication. I'm real comfortable with who I am. And everything that I look at, I don't look at much, but I'm the dumbest guy on the face of the earth, but I know that's not true. I just wanted to see their enjoyment. I wanted to see their satisfaction. I wanted to see them celebrate.
NLCS Game 4, the Giants lead the Cardinals 6-4 in the 7th inning. Cards led 4-3 before the Giants put together a 3-run 6th inning to take the lead. San Francisco leads the best-of-7 series 2-1. Aaron Rodgers' younger brother Jordan played quarterback at Vanderbilt. Had a couple of sniffs from NFL teams. But a lesser-known family fact, Aaron Rodgers also has a twin brother, Tom Wrigglesworth.
I know you, because I saw you on Packers.
Sign mine too, right there.
Yeah.
I think you are pretending to. You are.
Hey, Randall. Oh my God. Hi, dude. How you doing, man? Hey, right. You look just like me.
Yeah. I think we're related somewhere down the line.
They had the whole team going in the locker room. Oh, it's my cousin, all that. So
I think Rodgers
like
is like, are you sure we look alike?
Yeah, you got the mustache back. I see where they're going, but
not quite built as big.
Not built. Need the hoodie on.
That's great.
Dang.
We'll be right back.
With football season here, snowy roads.
Ooh, Anthony
I
messed
saw
up.
you on the Packers.
Later, and he's like, I'm Tom.
I totally. When Michelle posted that, I thought Paul Rudd was Romo.
What?
Nick, how come
No.
you had control too?
No.
Now that I think about it, I wouldn't say that.
I thought
it
you
was
would have
Romo.
it.
I thought
guess
what
I messed
No,
up.
we both have it.
Or the Royals game.
You didn't do it either.
Totally.
Looks like
Well,
And then I
we both
Googled
messed up.
Paul Rudd, Tony Romo, and there's a whole bunch of like
You messed up
celebrity
too.
birth people think they're.
What? No.
Did not.
No.
I accept my shortcomings. You need to accept.
Short.
Shut up, Nick.
Do
Do you guys like Paul Rudd by chance?
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd. I'm not familiar with Paul Rudd.
Are you being serious right now?
I haven't seen a lot of Paul Rudd's work.
He can't see R-rated movies yet.
Oh, I know. I'm just such a child. My mama won't let me see anything cool. She doesn't even let me watch South Park.
Paul Rudd is so much cuter than Tony Romo. No offense to Tony Romo. Paul Rudd and Tony Romo do not look the same. No.
There's like 10 different articles.
No.
Look alike.
Paul Rudd, Tony Romo.
Paul
No.
Rudd, Tony Romo. She posted
I refute
a
that.
picture of Paul Rudd celebrating on the field with the Royals after they won because he's from Kansas City. And I'm like, why? At first when I saw it, I'm like, why is Tony Romo in Kansas City with the Royals?
Well, Paul Rudd. I thought you said Paul Ryan.
No, Paul Rudd.
There's a lot of times he doesn't know which team he's on.
You know who Paul Rudd is?
Yeah.
Have you seen This Is 40? No. You gotta watch it. That is funny. I don't get a chance to watch a lot of movies.
Paul Rudd was a
I
KU
did
grad.
see that.
Paul Rudd was at University of Kansas.
So it's a Godfather the other night.
He still turned out successful.
Ah, you stop it.
Despite that.
He's not as successful as Nancy Snyderman.
She went to Indiana. She's probably doing all right.
Paul Rudd is too.
Shelley Long's from
That's
Fort Wayne.
it. You just.
Remember Bulldog on Frasier? He's from Fort Wayne. The guy who had the sports talk show after.
Sal Fasano.
Bill Blass.
We always.
Carol
Whatever.
Lombard, the actress.
All right. all
Rod
right.
Woodson of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Sal Fasano used to be the catcher for the Royals from off in the States.
Eric Wedge.
Sal Fasano.
He's
Oh,
from
I
Papa
thought that was
State.
me. That's
I know that.
Charlotte.
So is Andy Choi.
What is that button?
All right, final check with Gary, and we're going to see some things dry out finally.
Well, we got to get rid of these clouds first. It's been a long time, but I think tomorrow will be the day. We'll have some fog in the morning. Then cloudy skies will turn partly sunny by the afternoon. That'll get temperatures up into the lower 60s. Another cold front comes through on Friday, bringing more clouds during the afternoon with highs in the upper 50s. The weekend looks pretty quiet. Highs lower 50s Saturday, upper 50s on Sunday, partly sunny both days. Slight chance for a shower Sunday night, and then quiet weather with a warming trend next week. Highs mid-60s by Wednesday.
A lot of Yost, Escobar,
Aoki, Lorenzo Cain, the ALCS MVP.
I'm rooting for them.
They're red hot.
From here on out. Have a good night, folks.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-da-da.
Mike Royko.
I mean,
Do you guys have a system worked out now, Anthony? And
Remember Mike Royko?
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm quicker
Because I
than
feel like
he
you're doing
did. So I
volume.
do everything.
Has 3 or more ex-Cubs on them. We'll lose. Oh, we'll lose. Yeah.
What's happening?
It should be the Tigers going to the World Series, not the Kansas City Royals. Oh,
You
Lord.
shut your mouth, Rank.
Oh yeah.
We did beat y'all in Green Bay, didn't we?
Hold on.
Tigers versus Yankees would be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
That guy is literally like 6'4" and he's 150 pounds.
Didn't we also beat Green Bay the Lions in a game?
What?
Yeah, I think we did beat Green Bay.
We're talking two different sports.
Yeah.
Lately, it's been hitting.
Trying to join. Hold on.
I'll have to figure it out. I mean,
It's typically been happening right.
there's, I guess.
I appreciate it. Good.
I'll try. I mean, yeah, it depends on.
Ebola.
If I have something to watch.
Ebola.
Baby.
Oh wow, now we have two Michelles.
Who? Detroit? Yeah, you guys beat Green Bay.
Yay!
Sorry.
Oh, we can keep
Yeah.
it up.
Anyone care to talk about how their day was?
I'm in a. Okay.
Where's Linda? What's she doing?
I don't know. Linda, you there?
I was interested in the multicolored cup she had.
I know.
Ooh.
I was going to show you my cup.
What cups?
Not those cups.
Oh,
boy.
Linda.
Linda, this is a G-rated show.
We are classy people here.
For
Matt.
Anthony's sake.
Yeah, you can't warp my fragile little mind.
Let me go get my cup.
Let's see it.
His
And then I'm
grandma
gonna get
might
off
be
YouTube.
angry at you.
Hold on.
What cup did you get?
It's a magic cup.
Magic cup.
I have a magic cup too.
It's not that kind of cup.
I have two magic cups.
Where's your magic cup that I sent you?
Right here.
Good. You got to use that every day. Look at that. Look at that beautiful
I've been
cup.
using it for green tea.
Well, yeah, I got magic cups.
Look at that cup.
See,
look how
look at
beautiful
our
that
magic.
looks against Anthony's face.
Oh yeah, I got magic cups. Oh wow.
Let me see it. Let me see the magic cup.
Anthony, you're freaking me out.
I gotta do that once a week or something.
Look, it's Hannah. Wait, Hannah, come back. Oh,
Here's
hi.
the magic cup.
You know, it's really cool.
Hi,
Hannah
Hannah.
doesn't
Hi,
like
Hannah.
it.
You see her two angles.
Wait, what's the cup? Linda, let me see this cup. Is it a glow-in-the-dark cup? What's going on with that cup?
Yeah, quit trying to eat your cup.
Oh,
See, look,
nice.
it changes
See, when I
color.
breathe from it, it makes my face different colors. Can you see?
Very
it? Oh, it's
cool.
kind of hard to see.
See, this is for coffee and hot drinks.
Trista says, I want to see the cup.
I want to see the cup. The 3 gallons of water I drink it.
What's that cup? The magic cup.
Here's the magic
That's Linda's magic cup. This isn't cup. This is jug. I've named it jug, and it keeps water cold for long periods of time. I
Wait,
went
that's
through
meant to dump it to keep under your desk so you can.
I like the cup.
Wait a minute.
I don't bear guiles with this thing, so don't even try.
You guys, we have to address something really quickly. We have a girl named Trista on. We have a girl named Trista on the chat on the. What's it called? On the YouTubes. Sorry, blanking out.
Okay.
And she wants to know, why are there people in little boxes in the bottom right corner? Is this really news?
Because we're magical, Trista. We're magical people.
Well, we were trapped here years ago by Michelle.
Because this is the thumbnail.
and we were
It's
forced
called a
to watch the
thumbnail,
news.
and it's just showing how our group is just making peace with each other.
Yeah, what Frank said.
Yeah, whatever
You guys-
whatever Frank meant, that was totally perfect.
Trista, this is really the news. I do the news, and we are in Madison, Wisconsin. I don't know where you are, but we do the news, and then everyone chimes in. So that's what we do. You can join us. I have posted the link, the direct link to join us with your phone or your webcam on my Facebook page, and that's at Michelle Lee TV. So if you want to join us.
We wait in these little boxes.
You dare.
And then your picture will be in the bottom too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your
If you've
face
got
too.
claustrophobia, you
Little
don't want
box.
to be in a little box.
So here's my question. Do you guys want to hear about my procedure that I had this morning?
Yes.
Yes.
And so does YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not going to put it on YouTube. So
Tristan wants to hear about it.
Just if you want to hear about it, come join us.
let's see.
Figure out what-
I don't think Trista likes you and your
You're
willingness.
out, Trista.
Nick started it. Y'all saw it.
All right, let me get off YouTube. So everyone say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.